Bird Hills Nature Area here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is roughly about 50 minutes from Detroit. So I'm actually here to check out a trail called Bird Hills Trail. So it's fitting. It's roughly about 4.9 miles. I actually found it on the All Trails app, which I mentioned in my last video. But again, here to check that out and see what it's about. Again, another trail I've never checked out. So let's get it, man. What's good, everybody? My name's Dev, back with another video. I'm out here to check out another trail at the Bird Hills Nature Area here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is roughly about 50 minutes from Detroit. I'm actually here to check out a trail called Bird Hills Trail. So it's fitting. It's roughly about 4.9 miles. I actually found it on the All Trails app. It's roughly about 55 degrees, so warm day. I know this past week has been pretty cold here in Michigan, around the 30s, so I figured I'd try to film on a day where there's more sunlight and warmer, so I'll take it. Yeah, man, this is where we're at. I'm actually trying to figure out where the trail starts. I think I found it, so looks like it actually starts right here. For a minute, I was looking over here, and I was like, okay, looks like a highway right here, so yeah, looks like it does start right here, man. It does look like it says no bicycles allowed, so if you do plan to bring a bike here, doesn't look like you can bring any bikes. It does look like you can bring some dogs. I did read on the website that this is roughly 146 acres, and it is the largest natural area here in Ann Arbor. Yeah, so far, it looks like it might be another hilly one. I might be wrong, but I'm just kind of looking at where I'm at so far. I'm here for it because it just adds to the experience. Yeah, man, we outside. Let's get it. So apparently there's other trails, like most trails, that meander all throughout this Bird Hills nature area. I'm gonna stay on the Bird Hills Trail. If you can hear any background noise, it's because this actually is near a highway right here. So at least so far, it's near a highway. It may change. All right, looks like we reached some signage. What I can see here, looks like it says Bird Road. Obviously, I'm gonna take that as an arrow. I'm gonna continue to go this way. This actually is a loop trail, so it should loop around. It may have me come back this way, coming down to go back that way, because this is actually the way I just came. And like I said, there's that sign, and I'm gonna continue going this way. So let's get it. All right, so it looks like I reached some construction. I actually I had to cross the street over here and made my way this way. So there's a really nice river right here. If I'm not mistaken, this is called Lake Huron River. So I'm definitely gonna walk out here check it out, man. I definitely love being on the water, man. Super peaceful. So, let's see, man. Beautiful. I've actually kayaked on here with a couple friends. I think this is the one, roughly maybe about 3-4 years ago. But yeah, really peaceful. I'm sure once the weather gets warmer, people will start kayaking, paddleboarding, all the above. Super windy out here right now. As far as I know, I think the trail continues on across this bridge right here. Because I spoke with someone on the trail head a little ways back, and I was just curious if I was going the right way, and they said it should loop around. And my guess is I'm gonna need to go over that bridge to continue on. All right, so made it to the other side. I'm gonna take a quick detour so I can hear some water coming from that way. And from what I can see, looks like a dam. I'm gonna go over here and explore, see what it is, man. Looks like, again, a bunch of barriers around. So if you do come out around this time, just kind of expect that. They do have some closure barriers, but people are still walking around them. I'm gonna go back the other way, meaning continuing on the Bird Hills Trail. I wanted to come over here just to see what this is about, man. Looks like there's some stairs. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's some stairs that go up that way. So I'm gonna, again, continue on my quest, which is that Bird Hills Trail. But super peaceful, as always. Like I said, Michigan, there's definitely no shortage of bodies of water. So yeah, I'm gonna head back towards the trailhead, the Bird Hills Trail. So continue our mission. If you're new to the channel, definitely make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Definitely would appreciate it, as I'm trying to grow the channel and show you guys the many wonders of Michigan, along with the many wonders throughout the United States. So again, truly would appreciate it in advance. Love. All right, man. So made it back to the barrier. I'm gonna just walk right through. Other people were doing it, so I wasn't the first one to do it. I just figured I might as well continue on the Bird Hills Trail, even though, like I said, it has that closure right there. And actually, I can see someone in front of me that's on the trail as well. So just know that if you do come over here, and if it says it's closed, like I said, the locals have walked around it. I'm just doing what the locals do. So from what I can see, it looks like they're definitely doing construction all throughout here. So be aware when you do come through here, because obviously that's why the barrier was over there, because they're having that construction. But like I said, the locals have been walking through here. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go too. Not that I follow everywhere the locals go, but if the locals are doing it, I think I should be all right. So keep it moving. So I am curious, have you guys hiked here in Michigan? If you have hiked here in Michigan, what's been your favorite places that you've hiked thus far? So far for me, I would say Tequamanen Falls. There's still so much I want to explore in the UP and the Lower Peninsula of Michigan, but I would have to say Tequamanen Falls has been my favorite so far. So what is your favorite thing to listen to when you're out in nature hiking? Do you have a favorite playlist, meaning music, audiobooks, podcasts? I know I'm a huge podcast lover. Love to listen to a good podcast. There's a ton out there, obviously, but I would say for me personally, I'm a mixture of listening to audiobooks, listening to podcasts, listening to music, and then obviously listening just to sounds of nature. So it just depends on my mood. Again, most often I do have my AirPods in and I'm listening to some music or audiobook or podcast, but for the most part, I kind of interchange them in terms of listening just to nature. All right, so looks like I may have hit little bit of water right here, which I'm gonna assume this is probably the Lake Huron River. So doesn't look like this is where the trail continues on. Obviously you can see some brush this way. The trail actually kept going that way, which I'm gonna go back here in a second. But yeah, hit some water again, man. So pretty peaceful. Definitely one of those moments, like I said in my last video, just having that trail solitude, just being able to just chill out. So beautiful. All right, so we'll keep it moving and get back on the trailhead. I actually came from this way and I'm still heading this way. So far, I've probably walked and hiked probably about maybe 3 miles. And like I said, this is a almost 5 mile trail loop. So another 2 miles to go. But again, very peaceful, being the trail. Obviously very peaceful just being out in nature, but a little bit more to go. So we'll continue to see what the trail has to offer. All right, so it looks like I'm actually coming back where I was at. So it is looping around. I'll show you guys in just a second. I'm actually coming right back to where the bridge I crossed over earlier, where there was that barrier. But yes, the trail actually loops back around this way. I just came from that way. And like I said, here's that bridge, which is right there that I crossed over earlier. So I'm gonna cross it here in a second. I'm assuming probably not that much more that I have to loop around before I get back over there. So looks like I have to cross the street, which I actually did come this way earlier. So I got to go over here, continue on with the trailhead. All right, so making my way back to the car. It definitely did get darker outside. It was fairly sunny when I got out here, and now it is back to being gray. All right, man, so we made it back to where we started. I guess I actually didn't even notice this earlier. So they actually do have a map here that shows the trail. So I didn't even notice that earlier. But overall, really good trail. I would give it a 4.5, which is what most people gave it, or at least the average. That was on all trails. Really good overall. Definitely make sure stay tuned. I'm gonna be traveling all over Michigan, showing you guys as many trails as I can. As many trails I can put my feet on. But again, appreciate you guys watching the video. Stay locked, stay tuned, Like I said before, we outside. We're gonna stay outside. So I'll see y'all, man. Be easy.